Ahoy Captains, it's Vaz again with another video from World of Warships Legends. And today we have a let's play for you. This is in the Hyuga, or Hyuga. I don't know, I think that's how people are saying it, right? Anyways, this is the Japanese Tier 5 premium battleship that just came out a couple of months ago. And I was one of the lucky ones that got it to drop in a free Golden Week container. If you haven't seen that drop video yet, I'll link it up above. Anyways, for this match, we are in a game of domination on the map Crash Zone. And I'm sure you've heard the voiceover already, so let's get our commander up on the screen. We're using Greg, the garlic farmer guys. We got him, so we thought, hey, let's try him out for a bit. I've recently taken all these Viva La Dirt League guys off, because honestly, they don't add anything. They all just repeat the same English voiceover lines anyways. This Greg guy kind of mixes it up a little bit, but it's nothing special. And I personally feel like the shell tracers make it easier for your enemies to dodge your shells. Anyways, the real commander we're using is Takeo Takagi, with inspirations from Andrew Cunningham and Shelley Beepley. And I use Beepley to reduce the risk of catching fire, because I feel like with the giant superstructures on these Japanese battleships, it makes it easy for HE spamming cruisers to light you on fire. Especially when you're using Flammable Cannoneer and your risk of catching fire is increased by 13%. So she helps reduce that a little bit more. And we're using all the offensive skills in addition to Flammable Cannoneer. We're using Giant Reading Drill Bits, Marksmanship, Reaching Out XXL, and for Legendary skill we're using Good Old Will to Rebuild. So back to the match, we are in the, I guess, the left spawn or the southwesternmost spawn, right below the alpha cap, so that's where we're gonna play. Unfortunately with our build, we're not super quick to begin with. The Hyuga is below average for the tier, but we're still gonna rip around this island and try and get into a better firing position on the enemy. I don't like staying put right below the cap, right above where you spawn in this situation, because you can really only get your front two turrets to target. And if you do try to get your back turrets involved, and in this case with the Hyuga, it's got two middle turrets and two back turrets, then you risk getting yourself into a crossfire from anything that spawns in the middle, right above the Bravo cap. Now as we're approaching this corner, we could tell that there was an enemy that was about to cap the alpha objective, so most likely that's going to be where the destroyer is. So we started to make a turn towards the island in case torps were incoming. And lo and behold, torps did start coming, so we hit the brakes, and we were able to avoid all of them. Oh, there you go, look who's in the cap there, it's the enemy Gaidi, the only destroyer in the team. Only one destroyer per side. Unfortunately, we got the dumb one. We'll talk about him later. Look at where he is right now. He is playing behind us, so looks like we're gonna have to take point in this match and be the destroyer for our team. Go in and get the cap, and go in and hunt down the enemy destroyer. I think he's being proxy spotted by us. It might be the friendly carrier, but he isn't within 2 kilometers, so most likely it's something else that's spotting him. Anyways, we've swapped to HE in order to try and take him out quicker. We're also being hounded by the enemy carrier now, unfortunately. Really getting focused here by the enemy team. We got one of our front guns knocked out by an enemy battleship. Guy's trying to hide in a smoke screen. Might be our friendly cruiser that's got him on sonar, perhaps. We're playing with our speed a bit so we can dodge as many torps as possible. Damn, we did get a very nice salvo against him, but unfortunately I think because we had that one front gun knocked out, we didn't get the kill. And then the friendly Warspite finishes him off. And there's Kraken fail number 1, I guess you might say. We came up pretty close to a Kraken in this match. And unfortunately with that sliver of health, that Gaidi survives. That was probably our best chance at a Kraken. But oh well, that's not why we play. Personal achievements come second to the team, right? Winning's most important. That's what I say anyways, but judging by how some people play this game, winning doesn't seem to be a priority, does it? Well, as long as they're having fun, you can't really blame them, can you? Take this Fubuki, for example. He's just doing circles. This whole match, all he does is just do circles. Until the very end, when he finally decides he's gonna do something in this match. And poach a kill from us. So stay tuned for that. But until then, he's just gonna keep on swimming. Keep on swimming. Swimming, swimming, swimming. It's probably what's going through his head right now, right? It's definitely not anything intelligent. And on that very subject, speaking of intelligence, we sure could use some right now. Because while this Fubuki is doing circles around us, he is not spotting anything, so we can't see our enemies consistently. I believe the only time we're able to see them is when our carrier planes are able to spot them after they fire their guns or something. So what we're going to do is we're just going to keep this big island between them and us, because it's kind of like a, what, 1 versus 3, 1 versus 4 situation. Especially when we have the torp threat at the guys now too. If he decided to push in on us, don't know how well the Hyuga would hold up to 15-inch guns and torpedoes. Then we probably get sandwiched between him and the New Mexico. So we're just gonna chill here and hold down the cap. Challenge the red team to come and take it from us. We know that sooner or later someone's gonna have to come around that corner and try and get this cap from us. So in the meantime, we'll take a few shots at that Pensacola. But at the same time, we wouldn't have our guns ready for whatever pops around this corner. And let me tell you something, we are about to be rewarded for our patience. Put a few more shots out at this Pensacola first, while our Fubuki teammate docks with us. Oh boy, he's not even watching where he's going while he's doing his circles, good god. Oh, what do we have here coming around the corner? This was the last thing I thought I'd see coming around the corner first. The enemy carrier. He saw his 3 teammates just hiding behind this rock here, not pushing it to the cap. And he said, screw it, I'll go get the cap myself then. And we say, oh no you don't. There's that devastating strike medal on our second sinking of the match. I'm sure you noticed that we hit our main battery booster consumable. The Hyuga has 2 by default. Might be able to get an extra one if you used a cruiser commander with fully packed. Not sure why you do that though on this ship. Anyways, that helped cut our reload in half, just in case we didn't dev strike that carrier and he somehow survived. But it did help us reload quicker so we could get another shot at that Nuremberg before he disappeared behind the rock again. And that was a nice hit against him, getting the Citadel and an incapacitation. Now we're back to our regularly scheduled program of the waiting game. Now we've seen our team in the north, the northeast, have kind of cleared out that area and are about to get the Charlie Cap. We're way up in points and ships, so there's no real need to throw our ship away and play too aggressive. But we do want some action here, and so we're going to move up now and see if we might be able to catch this Nuremberg. We thought that he might be panicking a bit, and that he'd expose himself from behind this rock finally. We still can't see a damn thing because our destroyer is playing behind us. But there's a Nuremberg. We spot him ourselves. Shots out. Citadel. And our 3rd kill of the match. Don't want to get too broadside to that Gneiss now though. We know that he can see us. All kinds of planes are spotting us. So we're going to make sure we turn in a bit. The horizontal armor of the Hyuga is one of the worst of the tier for battleships, of course. And so just like all Japanese battle cruisers, going broadside in this ship is a very bad idea. You can bow tank in this ship. You can bow tank 14.5-inch guns. So it can actually bow tank itself. And are you kidding me, Fubuki? Out of all the places you could be right now, you have to run into me again? Not just once that you've run into me this match, but 2 times in open water you've run into me. I don't gripe over other players very often, especially not in my videos, but holy smokes, this guy. He is just having the toughest time playing this game. And you know, like I say in my streams, I don't blame the players. I put the blame solely with wargaming. The tutorial in this game is shit. It's basically non-existent. And without training rooms or training missions, whatever, you know, this is what you're gonna get. And you can't just expect your customers to watch YouTube videos or go on Reddit or Discord or whatever in order to improve their skills. Or just give them a little bit of confidence. Like, this is a perfect example. You can tell that this guy has absolutely no confidence in what he's doing. I've never seen this in a game before. Like, yeah, you gotta look up strategy in a lot of different games. But in most games, you'll find some sort of tutorial or something that'll teach you the basics of the game. Honestly, we could talk about this forever, so let's just get back to the game. We're wrapping things up here. Only 2 ships left on the enemy team. We got our 4 kills. We're on the Kraken hunt. But you probably saw, if you look at the mini-map, our Fubuki buddy is doing the YOLO run against the Colorado. The only thing he's done in the game, the only time he's been in front of us the entire game, all to yoink our Kraken. This son of a bitch. We did net ourselves a Confederate and high caliber medals though in this soiree. Let's talk about the Hyuga itself for a minute. I don't normally give my thoughts on the ships. These are just let's play videos, not reviews. But I gotta say, I really like this ship. It's to the point where I think it's almost a little bit overpowered. 2 reload boosters at tier 5 is probably a little bit much. They could probably dial that back to just 1. Because when you add that to all its regular stats, like, this ship has a lot of strengths and very few weaknesses. So if you are one of those players that holds on tightly to your doubloons, but you are in the market for a premium battleship, I can safely say that Hyuga is a good investment. So here we are on the results screen. We ended this match with over 115,000 in damage, 4 sinkings, 16 planes shot down, almost got ourselves a Clear Skies medal, a Dreadnought medal, Confederate medal, and a High Caliber medal. On the team screen, the Friendly Shores took care of the northern part of the map, while we took care of the southern part of the map. So good job by him. Well, if you guys did enjoy that video, if you did, hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. Feel free to leave a comment down below. And as always, take care of yourself and do what makes you happy.